I'm with my friends here. Aniss, I actually don't remember your family name. I'm sorry. I just forget.
Hamdan Abdurrahman.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can say it's easy.
Hamdan. Hamdan.
That's perfect.
That's perfect, but
That's
I didn't
perfect.
pronounce the second part. And Mario, and I also forgot your
You
family.
asked too early.
Yeah.
Marrico.
Yeah, perfect. And I'm still with Emil Gruzdanov. I'm gonna remember his family name forever because I like to play with it. So, guys,
With the
welcome to-
name, not with me.
No, no.
Just to be clear.
Yeah, just the name. Well, no, we're gonna keep it to the name. So yeah, welcome to the VROOMCAST. I don't know how much I'm gonna do this in this episode, but yeah. So Mario, introduce yourself. Like, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Welcome, bro.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We're,
thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting me. I mean, yeah, introduce myself. Cars. We
Music.
Cars, music, all
Beer.
about it. Photography.
Yeah, you're a
The
real
whole kit.
daddy.
I'm a real dad. I'm a real dad.
Nice.
minus having a child. I'm a real dad.
And the wife.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you,
That-
do you
huh?
have a house?
Mm-mm.
No, so you don't take care of lawns. You're not.
No,
really a
I'm
dad.
I'm a
You're just posing.
just
as one.
lawnless dad. Lawnless, childless, wifeless dad.
Yeah, but you got the daddy car though.
Yeah, I've got a daddy car.
Tell us about your
88 8030 Cabrio.
I love that car so much.
Thank you, man.
525i, right?
No, 3.
325. Sorry, I'm used to big cars. I'm sorry. 325.
I mean, yeah, I mean, big in weight, my car, but not big in size.
Yeah.
But yeah, 325i. That I mean, I'd say it's probably the reason I'm into cars in general. Is I grew up in that car.
Yeah.
My dad, when growing up, was a mechanic. He had his own garage. I grew up. He had a couple cars, but he had the E30 that I have now, and he had an E28 M5 that he built up as well.
Yeah, because you once told me, I think it was like parked and they like paid a part of the car for your sister or something. So they were like,
Yeah.
we're gonna pay a part of your car, and we're just like, I want the E30.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like it was choosing between, like when my sister turned 18, my parents were like, oh, you know, we'll get you your first car. So they got her it was a Mark III Jetta.
Okay.
So they got her a Mark III Jetta, and since I was a kid, the only thing I ever wanted was the E30, and like knowing that, obviously having that car also means like I'm not gonna drive it in the winter, obviously.
Yeah, because it's a convertible.
Yeah, that and just generally, I'm like, so I'm like, it's got winter package, but no, we're not doing that.
No, we're not.
But
it's got winter package on a cabriolet.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's manual.
Yeah, well, it was swapped. Yeah,
I didn't know
we
that.
my dad and I say my dad and I, my dad 95%. I held the flashlight in the wrong direction for him.
Come on, kid.
And
right here.
we did that maybe 4 years ago. We swapped it. It was automatic before, but yeah, when I turned 18, I'm like, look, I don't want a car. Like, don't spend money on a car. I just want this.
Wow.
And no one was driving the car anyway. It was just sitting,
Waiting.
yeah,
For you.
It just in you.
Wow.
Yeah. There's pictures of me in like a baby seat in that car.
Wow.
Wow.
So like, yeah, it's been around a long time.
So you've been a car guy forever.
forever. Yeah.
That's real nice.
Yeah.
That's real nice. And what about you, Aniss? Like, when did car come into your life? Like, where are you from? Tell a bit of background about you.
All right, so I grew up in Algeria. One of the earliest memories I have is playing with toy cars.
Yeah.
I used to be like a big fan of American cars. So my favorite toy was like a 67 Mustang.
Yeah.
So I started liking cars around 3, 4 because I was in Algeria. I was playing with American cars. So like it represented the American dream. Yeah. So when I played with cars, I had all that scenario that I was going to go to Las Vegas and gamble my life away because I had like video games
and
that
get a Mustang.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So, and also my dad, he was really into cars, especially BMWs.
Oh.
So, when
we
I
see a theme here.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So when I came here, it was amazing because all the cars that I saw was the cars that I used to play when I was young. So I saw Mustangs, I saw Dodge Challengers, and
By
I was
the millions.
yeah, yeah. And then my taste kind of changed a bit. I started to like JDM cars more. And then recently I started to appreciate old European cars because
Yeah.
those are the cars that I used to see on the road when I was young in Algeria. I used
Yeah.
to see Alfa Romeos, BMWs, Mercedes from the 90s. So now I grew up and I started to appreciate those cars more.
Yeah.
And that's why I bought a 96 E36.
Convertible,
convertible.
too. So we got two cabriolet boys
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Two wagon daddy here and two cabriolet.
Yeah.
Vert, as they like to
Vert
call
gang.
it.
The
Vert
Verts,
gang.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And I think it's one of the best decisions I took in my life.
Yeah, and this car fits you well, and it's
Yeah.
super clean.
Is it
Yeah.
your first car?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first. No, I have a Jetta, just like a
Mhm.
Mark 6 Jetta 2012, but that's my first real car.
He wrote me because I like kind of help friends get into cars sometimes or whatever, because you know it's the addiction of like buying cars
Yeah.
all the fucking time. So to like soothe that need, I
Like do it
try.
through a proxy.
Yeah, I try and help friends, and I go with friends who buy cars and just like play as if it's for me, you know, something like that.
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he told me he wanted to buy something, wanted something Euro, and he was looking into Volkswagen Cabriolet.
Yeah, I'm ashamed.
No, it's not too bad.
I mean,
And,
like,
Yeah.
and you know,
It's cute.
it's a vibe.
I bought a
Yeah.
cabriolet for a friend. Shout out to Zoe. And the cabriolet actually led to me buying the E34 because I saw it in the cabriolet. But those are horrible cars. Like,
Cabrios?
yeah, they're horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, nothing is good about that car. Everything breaks. It's powerless. That everything's gonna leak. They rust.
And it's like the Mark 1
Yeah,
style
yeah,
Cabrios.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're cute looking.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're
That's it.
falling apart and they're worth nothing for a reason, like something like that. So he wanted that, and I was like, "Fuck, bro, you should probably get like an E36 convertible." I was like, "Oh, I'm scared of BMWs." bro.
Yeah.
Classic.
They're like high maintenance and everything.
Yeah.
And he actually went to look at a Cabrio that at a garage. I told you to go see the dude or something. I don't remember. But finally, he came up one day, bro. I bought an E36.
Oh.
convertible." I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Didn't
Yeah.
do anything, and the car is clean.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Super clean.
From Florida.
Yeah, from Florida.
Florida. Sorry.
It belonged to Florida, but
yeah, he used to drive it around.
but yeah, it comes
Ay.
from Florida, so there's no rust, anything. It just needed like
Some TLC, like
yeah, exactly,
Some
and
work.
I need new mags. I need to lower the car. I
Mm.
didn't forget about the suspension.
They're gone.
oh,
yeah.
pom pom pom.
Yeah.
They're
Sorry about
so.
Then no, it's on me. But now when I go to, because I used to go to car meets and I used to park my Jetta like 3 blocks
Way
away.
out back, but that's actually where we all met.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And you like approached me. I still had the Volvo,
yeah.
and you wanted to like shoot or something.
Mm-hmm.
And look, it's not about numbers here, but when you approached me, you just like started your Instagram and you wanted
Yeah.
to like fully focus on photography and everything. And I think you had like 300 followers, and I just
Yeah.
checked this morning. You're almost at like 9K or something.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Damn.
yeah, slow and steady.
That's crazy. That's not. It's not that slow. It's hasn't
It's pretty
been
fast.
Yeah,
it's
but
been a year or
almost 2 years. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like it's slow and steady because you know I work daily on my page.
Yeah.
So
Consistency.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
'cause,
So
yeah, we haven't talked about it, but you two are like really good photographers.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Well,
Thanks,
I
man.
consider, and you've both like shown me film photography and everything, and that's why I wanted to like bring it to you because you take like really nice pictures of cars, and you too,
Thanks.
and we all like kind of swim in that
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're like, you learned me so much, dude. You gave me my first camera, my first roll.
yeah,
That's jobless. That's real nice. That's real
yeah,
nice.
it's a blessing and a curse because
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Welcome.
As you can see, I'm running out of content, so I'm like editing the pictures I
Oh.
took. Like,
Yeah,
I had to
What-
leave the
what-
country to get more content. to go somewhere else.
where did you go?
I went to New York for like
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah, and I just like blasted through like I think it was like 6 rolls of film, like between
Nice.
35 and 120.
Wow.
How long did you go?
3 days.
Oh, nice.
So I was like,
Shooter.
I have to get like just a
Active
bunch of
shooter
stuff.
in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Had to do it because I'm like, man, there's nothing to shoot in the winter. It's
Yeah.
tough.
What
That's
did you
tough.
shoot there?
There's
Buildings?
a lot of stuff. Yeah, buildings. Sometimes buildings. There were a couple
Any
cars.
interesting car?
Yeah, there was. On the first day, we were driving through New York, like on our way to New York City, and I don't remember which city we were in, but we stopped by a gas station. I saw a Volvo 122.
Amazon?
142.
No, the 122. Oh, no, 142. 142. You're right.
Don't
You're right.
test me.
You're right. My bad, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, 142.
Which one is it? The 142.
So like the precursor to the 242.
Okay, yeah.
Like they're
So
nearly the
two-door.
yeah.
Yeah, it has
With the
small
round
round
headlights.
headlights.
Yeah, the round ones, yeah.
I'm following a guy on Instagram who's like cross country.
Driving ones.
Yeah, like
Maybe
to
it's the same guy.
to the Arctic Circle. No,
Okay, no, he's not doing
far
that.
away. Yeah. But
But
anyway, you go on.
yeah, I saw it on the side of the road. I'm like, holy fuck! I turned back around and I'm like, I gotta get some shots. Like these are gonna be the first ones. So I had my buddy in the car and he's like, "Yo, I'm super hungry." I'm like, "Yeah, you're gonna wait." It's like,
Priorities,
it's like,
dude.
I need like half an hour.
I
Like,
got-
you gotta give me some
half
time.
an hour for a parked car.
Like there was like
wait.
I'm forgetting, but there was an old Audi behind it. I don't remember if it was an Audi 80 or something, but I got a shot of that too.
Yeah,
Nice.
of course.
But yeah, I was just taking pictures. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, this car's so clean. I'm like,
Mhm.
I need to go in this gas station. I'm like,
And ask.
I'm just praying that like I'm gonna go in and the guy's like, yeah, it's my old car. Oh, you want it? Like $500. It's just like
dream, it
like the
doesn't need
dream thing.
anything.
I'm like looking at this car. I'm like, that doesn't make. It's so clean. It doesn't make sense. So I go inside and I go to the dude. I'm like, hey man, that old Volvo out there. I'm like, is that your car? He's like, no. He's like, he goes, it's just the guy who left it here. I'm like,
He actually owes me money for parking there. Do
Yeah.
you know him?
he's like, nah. He's like, it's not my car. It's like some guy who left it here. I'm like, well, like, you know if it's for sale?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, the guy's not selling. He actually just bought it, and he was leaving it here for a week and then driving it back to whatever state he's from.
So
Damn.
you were ready to like buy a car in New York.
I was gonna
and
do it.
A
Would you?
Volvo 142
142.
and
Yeah,
drive it back.
yeah.
Nice.
And like my friend that was with me doesn't even have a license. I was like, how are we gonna do this?
Bro,
I don't know.
You're gonna
He's
be
gonna
hungry.
You're gonna
he's
call
gonna
your
learn
mom.
stick and he's just gonna figure it out. He's gonna drive my car. I'll take the new Volvo, the
Of
new
course.
old Volvo.
Yeah, because
And-
your daily
Nice.
driver is a Volvo too, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It's a
C30 Polestar.
C30 Polestar.
Yes, sir.
What makes it Polestar?
The tune.
Damn.
Yeah,
The
tune does.
expensive tune in the
The-
blue badge on
The
the
blue
back
badge.
that says
It sounds good.
Polestar.
Honestly, I was surprised. You filmed it and you posted it on your story, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Is that
It's a
really
bit
a Volvo?"
spicy.
it's
Yeah.
a nice car.
Spicy.
Yeah.
They're cool.
It's fun. It's fun when it works.
Yeah, but Volvos, man.
You know, it's
They the like yeah, P2 platforms and up and all or
Yeah,
other
it's-
shit.
it's-
They need everything all the time.
all the time. All the time.
Everything.
That's why I didn't drive it today. But,
oh, what did you drove?
I drove my mom's car,
What's your mom's car?
an X3.
BMW?
Yeah.
That's
Diesel.
diesel.
Nice.
Diesel.
2.8?
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
No, 2 liter. It's a 2 liter.
Wow.
The 4-cylinder. Yeah.
Wow. That's nice.
It's fun.
I would kind of like that actually.
It's not bad. It moves.
Mm.
It moves.
How reliable is it?
I don't know. It's been like a month she has it.
Oh, okay.
So far, so
it's you?
good.
Is it like
Yeah,
2021?
it's used. No, it's
2022?
a 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still
So it's
Nice.
definitely gonna leak some.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll give it time.
Look at the snow when you.
yeah, when we park it.
Yeah. We'll see right now, actually.
Yeah, we'll check it out later, I guess. That's the after show.
Nice.
It's just like,
So the Volvo is basically always broken, as they should
yeah,
do.
it has, yeah. It's
How
a-
do you guys like keep cars? Because I don't keep cars. Like if it gets broken, if it does something I don't like, I'm like, well, you're a goner.
You're
I'm
out.
sorry. Yeah. That
Yeah.
that doesn't work with me.
For me,
I had a Volvo and it was broken, but it drove broken.
yeah, that's it. I mean, like, mine drives broken. I'm just like not down for now. It just like I have a half shaft that's just like vibrating nonstop, and like
yeah,
80 and above, it's just like vicious vibration.
Ah,
I'm like,
that's
yeah,
nice.
I'm not down.
That's nice.
But nah, for me, it's like 100% my dad. Like he's the one that's keeping them alive.
Okay.
Yeah, like if anything, like without him, like I don't have any car, because it's 100% him.
Oh man, that E30.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good.
It's-
When we went, what was the place we went and took pictures? It was the
the Cinepark.
Yes,
yeah,
Right.
yeah, that was so good.
Yeah.
That was really nice. And look, guys, since we took pictures over there and whatever, I brought some some candy.
Nice.
Some candy for
Mm.
us. And you're gonna tell me what it is because I actually really don't know.
Okay.
So my friend Jeremy, Defender Canada, shout out to him. He went to work and we actually cut the roof of his Rover and we installed a like pop-up tent.
Okay.
And he was like, "Yo, I saw your pictures and everything, blah blah." He like straight up gave that to me. It was like
Nice.
it's been in the freezer for years. Just use them.
Nice.
So I figure I'm gonna share them with you. Just pass them around, take some. Do you know what it is? What's
that
that?
one, I've never seen that roll before. It's Seattle Filmworks 400, 35 professional color film, 20 exposure. I've never seen
20 exposure.
Yeah, 20 exposure is the first time I see that. I don't know the
Usually
brand.
Usually it's like 26 and then 36.
It's 24 or
24.
36,
Okay.
but 20.
Is it black and white?
No, it's colors.
Wow, 400.
Yeah,
That's
400.
great. Okay, well, the challenge is you're gonna have to take pictures with it.
I can make it work. Yeah, I can make it
There's a
work.
little
I
bit of
can do this.
hesitation. You're like,
I'll try.
he's like, how can I push it?
Because
How much?
it's expired in
Yeah, but it was in the freezer.
yeah, so that's good. I can expose it. It expired in 2001. So usually you overexpose it.
2001.
Yeah.
That's
So
old.
it's 2 stop of overexposure. So I will expose it around I think 50 or 100. I'm not sure. So daylight, I'll be able to make something work.
Nice.
Definitely.
Well, you'll
Thanks,
have
man.
to. Great. And what you got?
I've got Fuji NPH 400.
Fuji?
Yeah. Fuji
Wow.
NPH. I've never heard
Nice.
of NPH. I don't know if that's what it's called, but yeah, Fuji Color 400 professional. I don't see an expiry date unless I'm missing
But it
something.
must be.
It looks. I mean,
It looks
they
looks
use the
ex-
same branding now, so I mean
Yeah.
it's hard to tell.
It,
But
it looks really
it's
expired to
probably-
me.
I mean, yeah. Who knows? We'll see.
Well,
Mhm.
it was just like a little. Oh, you actually what you got? The
I got
AP
the ACFA APX 25.
What does that mean? Someone know? Like
I think
APX.
it's 36 ISO or exposure.
exposure probably.
25 ISO and 36 exposure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
25. It's
I'm gonna shoot at like 5 ISO.
yeah, 5
It's like-
ISO. Yeah. So
It's gonna
Wow.
be fun on my point and shoot.
Yeah, it's just
you can shoot directly the sun. You can take pictures of it.
That's it.
That'd be great.
That's what I was
perfect,
telling.
perfect camera to
Pira.
bring to space.
Yeah,
Perfect
exactly.
film. There you go.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we got
I'll
something.
give it to
We got
Elon Musk.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I got another one
Shout
in there.
out.
We can like ship it to him.
Yeah. Let's get a little collection
Yeah.
for
I
him.
might have a Tesla and
I was
Even
just gonna
give
be
him a camera
confused.
because
Yeah, he might.
he's probably like, I don't know.
Man's not even using cameras anymore. It's
No.
just downloading right to his head.
Yeah.
Man's just like, it's like camera done.
yeah, let's go. I had a question for you, like about the E36, because I don't know where you got it. Because you, like, actually, you were like talking to me about getting cars, and then you were not so sure, and then all of a sudden, boop,
Yeah.
you appeared with that car,
Yeah,
and it's
honestly,
mint. Like I don't know who got it.
Manifested.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was really like luck because when I saw the Cabrio, I was not really sure because, as you said, it's a cute car, but it doesn't fit me. But when I went on Marketplace, I saw E32 750 IL, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
V12.
yeah.
And
Oof.
then it got me all hyped up. I messaged the guy. He told me, okay, let's set a date.
I
and then-
forgot that you
yeah.
like those cars because I went and actually went to see one, a 740,
It's a
a
nice
7
car.
They're
Series.
tight.
Yeah, yeah,
They look super nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
a nice
uh,
VIP build.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that one was a 750. So it had
Yeah,
the
you sent
V12.
it to me.
Yeah.
But was it an old one? Like E30?
I think I don't remember if it's a E32 or E28. I don't remember.
I
No,
think it's
it's-
E32 is
yeah, but
the
it had-
7 series.
It had the round lights, right?
Yeah.
On
Like
the
the
front, yeah.
E34.
Yeah, yeah,
Ish.
exactly.
I think it's E32 then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
yeah, because the other one
Yeah.
is E38.
Eight.
Yeah,
8. That's the one that's in
gangster.
That's is it in Transporter? Is it
Yeah, I think in the
Transporter?
first one he had
Yeah.
that, and then he switched to Audi A8,
Yeah.
A8L.
Of course.
Yeah.
like the long one.
But the
something.
E38, that's my favorite 7 series. That looks
Yeah,
They're beautiful,
it's awesome.
yeah,
tremendous. So this one like it just went away.
yeah. The
Because I
guy.
remember, yeah, you texted me. You were like, "Oh, bro, I'm not so sure, but I think I want it." I was like, "Yeah, they'll self-leveling suspension, but you know, we'll figure it out."
Yeah, So, but this guy, he ghosted me. But it's a blessing, honestly. I told him
For real.
I'm not. I won't negotiate. If it's good, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm there. Cash in hand.
Yeah, and the guy just never responded
Nope.
again. So I messaged my friend Sam. I met him because he has a E36.
Yeah, you took pictures of it, I think.
Yeah, I took pictures of it when it was parked. I didn't know the guy,
And
and
he had also a E30.
he recently bought a E30.
Yeah, red one, yeah.
Yeah, a red one.
Yeah,
he has
I
also
know.
a black one.
Yeah.
And he had an E36, so I met him because I took pictures of his car on the road. It was just parked, and then I took pictures of it, and then on Instagram, I was scrolling to Instagram and I saw a post, and I saw the guy that commented. His name was E36 Montreal, so I said that's curious, so I clicked on it and I saw that
That was him.
that was him. So we spoke and we became good friends, and then he bought that one. He bought the E36
He
328.
keeps buying E36. What is it with people with E36?
You get one and you
Why
have
you
to
get
get,
one
like-
and you have like 5? I don't get it. Like it's gonna
Gotta
happen.
save them all.
Yeah, he says that. Look at me like it's a mission.
Has to
It's
be
a
Yeah.
done.
mission.
It's my
Has to be
purpose.
done.
So he bought it and he was like, "What did?"
He bought it because he has a 325.
Yeah.
So he said that he wanted more power, but then he really didn't drive it. And then when he saw that I was looking for a car, he told me, "Hey,
Yo,
I'm selling my car. If you want it, I'll sell it to you." And I said, "Let's go. Let me see it." I went and I
Dude.
saw it and said, "Yo, I've never seen an E36 that clean."
Yeah.
I bought it. I drove it, and it was really.
You didn't have
fun.
any problem this summer, did you?
No, honestly, it was. I just drove it for a month, but it was honestly it was really fun. I
Drove it
almost
like
crashed
into
it,
the
but-
fall.
Yeah. But it was like 6 degrees, and I had the top down, and I was
Mad
Yeah, I
over-
remember.
Yeah.
It was like almost snowing.
Yeah.
You were like in the tunnel, top down. Like
yeah.
this is
Vibe.
it. It's a
Mobbing.
vert. Yeah.
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 I really wanted to have like the full experience before storing it, and
You did.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Now you're gonna have to redo all the coolant system and everything because it's probably gonna take a crap when you start it back because
Soon.
Yeah.
E36 life.
Yeah.
Are
Check
your
your
door-
radiator.
Yeah. Are
Okay.
your door cards still glued together or they're flapping away?
They're
Flapping?
flapping, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I
Is that
really
an
want to.
E36 thing?
I think so. Yeah.
You've never seen door cards on the E36? They're always falling apart.
Yeah. Because
Like
they use
always.
like a nasty glue that just like
Yeah.
Ooh.
separates.
Even like low miles car just falls
No, it's
apart.
just because of the time.
Yeah.
Because they're
Shit.
old.
But
cars,
I
so-
think it's because German cars had to have a percentage of the car that needs to be recyclable, something like that. So I think they use the biodegradable glue,
Yeah.
and that's why the roof is
Sagging.
sagging. Yeah, and the doors also.
Shout out to BMW headliners.
I know a bit
I'm
about
doing that
that.
job right now.
Look,
so-
mine is, yeah, but yours is easy because you got a slick top.
Yeah.
Mine
and it's
is
so
like
long.
a nightmare.
I just removed it. I just live without it. Just
Yeah,
no
I'm
headlight.
thinking of doing that.
Yeah, but
Nice.
you can also remove your roof.
Yeah.
So that's like cheating.
It's like, you know,
No more liner if there is no
No
liner
roof.
to line.
yeah, just ejecto seat of the roof.
Nice.
C pillar said goodbye.
Don't need it.
Yeah, I mean I have like the double moon roof.
Oh,
So yeah,
Good luck.
I'm
Your
basically
liner
fucked.
is like super thin on the sides.
Yeah, it was sagging.
Yeah.
Because when I bought it, because I actually bought it from a guy who was like, "Yeah, this is my old car. You want it?" It was something like that, and yeah, the headliner was just falling apart, and I had to glue it back, and it's a messy job. It's ugly, but one day I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna redo it.
No roof, no problem.
Yeah, that's it, huh?
Just
mean-
cut the
Mhm.
roof, and you'll have a vert.
Make a pickup.
E34
Yeah.
vert?
A pickup.
A
E34
pickup,
pickup.
Yeah, pickup truck. That
Like
would
a
be
ute.
nice.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should pitch that to Euro Classic. Like, they should
Sponsor us.
they should fund a ute out of an E34.
Are you donating your E34?
No, Francis actually has one.
Oh god
He has a
Put
has a buddy. He
red
has,
block in it.
Francis, who was just there,
Yeah, yeah.
also has an E34 wagon,
Oh, okay.
a white one. You probably
Oh,
I've
saw
seen
it.
the
It's
lo-
bag.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've
Yeah,
seen
it's
it.
Bag.
Oh,
And,
shit, I didn't
and-
know it was his.
And Nick, who's still over there, he has a Porsche, a 944, which is also bagged. It was
Nice.
parked just on the side of Enrico.
The red one? The white one?
No, it's
No,
red.
red.
A
Okay.
red Porsche.
That's been at
yeah.
Epicure though.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both went at it.
There's a white one too at Epicure too. That's low, isn't there?
I don't know if it's slow. I know a guy that has the white one.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's bagged. But the red one that is bagged, yo, it's
It's
really
Yeah, but
nice.
he's
yeah.
right there.
That's awesome.
So,
I
yeah.
didn't know. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So great
Shout
cars.
out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to Epicure because we also almost like
Yeah.
met
Yeah.
there and
Mhm.
chilled there. But yeah, the Euro Classic definitely should fund an E34. You what motor would you put in it? Now let's talk. You actually don't know much about like BMW motors and stuff. They are like you just got in it, right?
I got into it when I saw the 328. Then I started looking into
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and then I found out like I can't remember the code names for the engines, so I just
Takes some time.
yeah exactly.
I'm
It-
just there where I know them now.
I actually
Yeah, it
don't
takes a
know.
lot of
I
time.
think I know mine.
It's to answer your question, I think M62 B44.
Yeah, but that's the
Or the-
E39. But I got
No,
the
but for the engine on the E34.
it's M60.
No, like put in M62 B44.
Oh, the
4.4.
Ute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
4.4.
super light,
Yeah,
burning tires.
yeah. I'd put a diesel.
Mm.
yeah, good choice.
That's nice.
Which one though?
The one from his mother's car.
Yeah, just take it right
Hi,
out. There you go.
Mom. Yeah, the
Hey,
Uh,
mom. I don't know
Beamer-
what the
Beamer-
truck's there. The engine's gone.
It took a
It's
crap, I
bizarre.
don't know.
It's like-
I heard a thing. It was like a thunk. No more
Nice.
engine.
That happens.
Yeah.
And then a light, check engine, and no
Just like
engine.
No engine there. Nothing to check.
We need to make it happen.
Look, if you want my recommendation, it's always M20. Go backwards. Go back in time.
M20 is E30 engine?
Yeah.
God
But-
damn.
Always go back.
But what you got in your E30 is the
M20, yeah.
B25.
I don't know the special
It's
number.
2.5?
yeah, because
Yeah,
you got a
2.5.
2.5,
Okay, so
so
it's
it's
big.
a bigger engine.
Yeah.
Because M20
Yeah, you
is
have, like, the
also
biggest
coming
engine.
2-liter, right?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
But not here.
Right?
Well,
don't
over
know.
here you only had two options for E30s anyway.
M3 and 325.
Well, I guess yeah, the M3 was the 2-liter. That was the what was that?
M3 was 2 liter?
Isn't it?
I think
don't
it's
know.
a 4-cylinder. Yeah,
It's
I
four
think.
cylinder. I'm pretty
in
sure
the
it's a 2-liter.
in the E30? Yeah.
Okay, we need.
Yeah.
I think we need to check.
No,
Yeah,
but in the E30, you can check if you want. But in the E30, I think it was a 4-banger, but high.
It's a
revving.
4-banger, but I could have sworn it was a 2-liter.
Mm.
I don't remember.
Oh, BMW
Oh,
gods.
no, there's
Everyone
someone
is
just
screaming
typing.
at their mic. Oh my god, these dude, they don't know shit.
These cars have BMWs. They don't know what they're talking about.
What did he say? What did he say?
It is a 4-cylinder,
Yeah,
En-
4-cylinder.
Yeah,
but how big?
yeah. Tell us. We need displacement.
I'll have to check the Doug DeMuro.
Yeah.
This.
This. I always do that to my girlfriend. I'm like in the kitchen and I'm just starting his video and it's like this and I start another one. This. I do that with Shmi
The
150 too.
quirks.
Do you know? Yeah, quirks and features. Do you know Shmi?
I've seen
Hi
him
guys,
before.
I'm Shmi. Hello. He always do that, like always, every video since like I went to his like first video ever. You press play. Hi guys, I'm Shmi. Hello. I'm like, holy shit.
Man's consistent.
Yeah.
That's good.
Non-stop. So what's the displacement?
2.3 to 2.5 liter.
Oh,
Liar.
Son of a gun.
You're a liar.
You don't
Ah.
deserve your E30.
Oh,
I'll take
so-
it.
Yeah.
Look,
You should
I'll-
give it to
I'll
me.
take the
That's-
burden.
I'll assume the burden.
The burden.
I'll glue your headliner. It'll
Yeah, I
Someone
have,
has
I
to
have
do it.
some
I'll just fucking remove the
material.
roof.
just remove it.
I'll sell it.
It's just- hey, you can make money on a hard top.
I'll
Yeah,
sell the whole
but-
car, man. I don't care.
No.
I'm kidding.
You can sell the car
Mart.
for like 100K, probably.
Oh yeah,
This
with
car?
today's markets, yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's 250K. Yeah, I know what I got. No
Have you
low
seen-
ballers.
Did you see-
Never been beat.
Did you see on Bring a Trailer the E30 M3?
Yeah.
No.
The red one that sold for
125.
325.
320.
It was a while ago, but $325.
Yeah, but I think that was like some type of fraud to just
Yeah,
like bump the price of
yeah, I heard
the
that.
car. Like the guy sold it to his own company, so the money like went from his pocket to his other pocket
I heard that he had two E36, so he did that for
to boost
his.
the price
Yeah.
of his other one.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
because
makes
the
sense.
other one was in rougher
E30s.
shape.
E30s.
Yeah, E30s.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's nice.
and that's like part of the why people don't really like bring a trailer because it bumps the price.
Yeah, but
hard.
everything right now is bumping price.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
if you've
it's
been like
unrelated
buying
to
cars or
bring a trailer, of
whatever, but
course.
it's been kind of
Mm-hmm.
really
It's
weird.
rough. Yeah.
I saw.
It's rough if you're a buyer. It's good if you're a seller.
It's a seller's market.
Yeah.
Did you see the like beat up Civic on it was like on Facebook post? Guy was like, small accident not declared, $2,600, and you look at the Civic and you were like, what did this guy do? No front bumper, headlight all cracked, both doors, because it's a 4-door, so it's like both doors, quarter, fender, rear bumper, rear lights. He's asking 2.5. It has 250K.
Bruh.
People are like, bruh, you should have declared it. Like Kenny Upol would have given you
Yeah.
like 600
No one's gonna
bucks.
give you $2,000 for
No
that.
one,
No, that's
not a
crazy.
soul.
Not even
That's
one.
crazy. The car was like destroyed.
Nah.
like- It's crazy. Like even the insurance gave me shit ton of money for my Mercedes that I crashed, and like it's not worth anything. Like market's crazy right now.
It's
Yeah.
a weird
Mhm.
time.
So you should sell your E30
No.
to me right
No.
now before it gets too crazy and you cannot handle it anymore.
I've
Yeah,
been
too much money.
stopped. I've been stopped a lot, and it's just I can't. I
No?
can't do it.
There's too much emotional.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like I don't know. I mean, like any other thing, yeah, like
Because
easy.
you guys have to see it's gold
Yeah.
with BBS wheels.
yes,
And it has like
BBS wheels.
I'm not looking at you.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Are you playing? Are they?
Oh, they're 100% reps.
Reps.
I'm all worried.
Yeah. Well, let's drink to that.
Yeah,
Like-
drink to forget.
I'll drink the
Yeah.
reps any day. Look, the
Fuck.
thing is, I justify it. Anytime anyone asks, they're reps. I'll never play it off as if they're not. They just happen to have BBS centers.
They just happen.
They just have. Look, I'm not gonna go put a BMW sticker on them.
But they fooled me.
They fool most
They look
people.
good, they look
That's the thing. They fool most people, and it just our roads suck like
Yeah,
so bad.
It's crazy. My sister actually got a flat the other day, like on the 40 or something. She was coming back and poof,
Yeah.
destroyed a brand new rim.
That's it.
That's crazy.
It's not worth it. Like to me, at least, like I'd rather put money into painting the car, which I've been saying I'll do for the last like 5 years.
Are you still gonna paint? You're gonna paint it gold?
Oh yeah, it's gonna stay.
What's the
same.
name of the color?
Bronzed beige metallic.
Bronzed beige.
Yeah.
And how do they write it like on? Because I know because mine is like Iceland green, but they wrote like Iceland grün or something.
I think it's actually just spelt the same way, more or less. Pretty much the same, like Bronzit, like BRONZIT.
But with some like commas in some place. And,
I don't even think. I think it doesn't even know.
and it has never been repainted, or
So the story with
so
with that, it is the original color. Back in like the late 90s, the car got like a scratch on the door. This is like a story my dad told me like 10 years ago, so it's bits and pieces. But as far as I understand, when my dad had his shop, someone dinged the door or whatever. It had to be painted, corrected, whatever. He had a guy come in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a painter. I'll do it for you. I'll do it as a favor, whatever." All right. So the guy takes the car, comes back like whatever it is, 2 weeks later, and half the car is repainted. And my dad's like, "What's going on? Like, what'd you do?" And he's like, "Well, I was trying to blend it and I was having trouble blending it and I wanted to make sure it was really right because I was doing it as a favor. And I just ended up painting most of the car."
Oh god.
So, like, my dad was ready to wring someone's neck. And
Yeah, for
that's it. I mean, you can't take it off. It's done. So
There's
now-
no going
Polish
back.
it.
So that's the thing. I mean, like, now my paint has seen better days just because whatever clear he used was, I don't know what he used. Elmer's glue. I don't know what he uses. It's clear, but
Elmer's glue.
he's using white paste and just making it dry. But yeah, like the clear is worse for wear. But I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, for me, I'm not that worried about the looks because I know that if I do paint it, I'm just never going to want to drive it.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
the
thing.
fear.
Yeah, because mine also like has lots of dents and dings and scratches
Hmm.
and anything, and I wanted to polish it, and we actually went over the car with like a paint scale, to like see like
Yeah.
how much thickness you got. And what I learned was like probably the car was like in a hit, like a front corner hit or something, just
Okay.
one fender bender,
Yeah.
because that's the only thing that was repainted on the car. It's the passenger front passenger side like fender, and they polished the whole car. So they painted the fender, polished the whole car, and I have basically almost no clear coat left.
Shit.
So I polished the hood, and my detailer was like, "Well, that's done. Like, you cannot go any deeper. It's
Yeah.
just there's nothing. So I cannot really do anything about it. But then again, I'm like, it's cool, because I get to drive it, and
That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, like, I've even like had people say. I mean, I don't fully agree, but have people say like it's the patina,
yeah, but
and
actually,
like just like
it fits the car.
that's what it is. But I mean, like, for me, like, it's almost like there's a thing like for guitars. Like, people will buy a brand new guitar that's been like already worn out. And that's the thing, where like people that buy like those classic
Vintage.
trucks.
Yeah, I buy like
Yeah.
all my shirts
Yeah,
and everything. They're
and
all
it's
like
like-
using vintage and stuff. Yeah,
I don't mind seeing it. Just like personally for me, it's like you gotta earn it.
Yeah,
It's like and for me, like if it's patinaed because the guy who painted it was just shit. I mean,
yeah, because it's not
doesn't
patina
count.
because like it did
it's
sat
not
out.
patina because it's it's 33-year-old paint.
But it's part
yeah.
of the car history.
Now it is. It is. So like that's it. Like I'm not afraid to drive the car, and like there's always like the soft dream of like road tripping that car. But like, man, if I had it repainted, no chance. No chance. Especially like
You'd be
I'm,
too scared to
yeah.
take it anywhere.
it's not worth it.
Like, your car's probably been repainted, right? Because I mean,
I
It looks
don't know.
too clean.
It's so
yeah, it's a
clean, yeah.
black
Too-
paint. It's
yeah.
super clean.
I don't know that I looked through because the guy who owned it before, he follows me on Instagram, and he saw the that I posted on my story, and he said, "Oh, that's my old car." He sent me all the bills, but there's no repainting on the bill. So
Did you find
I don't
something
know.
interesting in the bill? Because that could lead to something. If they keep
Not
changing a
really.
coil pack, you're like,
I didn't investigate it enough, but I just saw the price that he paid because he always did it in the BMW dealership. So it
Oh,
was like
nice.
3,000, 5,000, 7,000 bills. And I was like, please, I don't want to pay that much.
Oh, those are the best owners, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
yeah,
Like anytime there's something wrong, they're just like, "Oh, bring it to the dealer."
it's making a weird sound.
It's
Fix
doing a
it.
clicky thing. $5,000.
Actually, I watched a video on YouTube like before coming in here. I don't know if you guys know Sreten from M539 Restoration.
No.
He's you know him. He's
Yeah.
actually like a BMW like nuts. He's crazy, and he has like a BMW dojo, he calls it, which is a garage, and he just like buy old clap out BMWs and everything and just like fixes them. And he actually did a tour of a abandoned like dealership. The guy had like an Alfa Romeo dealership and a BMW dealership, and like a body shop center, and it just closed down. So he just brought everything into one building and just left it there. And he actually did a tour of like the building when it's like full of abandoned cars and everything. And I'm like, holy shit, dude, that's crazy. There's like bird shit on a diesel E34 that's like techno violet with like
Ugh.
cloth seats and manual. It's covered in bird shit. He's like, did you see
The
it?
patina.
Yeah.
Patina, bird shit patina.
Exactly.
Keep it.
And he's
Tells a
he's-
story.
He's like, do you see this car in the corner? It's like an E28 M5. He's like, look at it. It's
Oh.
perfect, everything. He opens up the hood, talks about the engine,
engine,
and
oh.
at the end, he's like, oh yeah, I didn't tell you this. He just goes on the side, and the car's like folded. I'm like, how did I not notice this before?
Looked clean from one side and the front.
Yeah, but yeah, the guy who owns it, like the place was full of BMW, so he's like, where did they come from? And he's like, yeah, this one, it was like a 7 Series, but like the V12,
Oh,
like the
the big boy.
B12 or something. It had like pinstripes on the side.
Oh,
and
an
it-
Alpina.
is it-
yeah,
an
yeah.
Alpina,
It was
okay.
it was
Oh.
manual and shit and everything. And he was
Wow.
like, why was it here? He's like, oh, I think it came in here because the exhaust fell off. The guy parked it there.
Bruh.
Like most of the car was that, like the Techno Violet E34 was that exhaust fell off.
What
It's
is
like
going on?
he just parked it there.
Those barn finds. Crazy.
Dude, there
Yeah.
was I was coming back from Toronto once with my dad, and I was just like flipping through Kijiji. This is like maybe
Don't we all?
yeah, exactly. It's 'cause whenever you're in a new place, you have
Yeah.
to check marketplace and Kijiji.
No,
just
even
like
before.
what's the market like
Don't-
over here?
Even
Don't you mean
before.
like every 30 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe something new came up.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. Well, what's going on?
No,
But
what's that?
let me check now.
Yeah.
But
I definitely need another car.
we were
Yeah.
we were driving back from Toronto, and I saw a guy selling a BMW 2002,
Oh,
and with the roundy lights at the back, and I'm
Mm.
like, okay, it wasn't a TII, but I mean,
I'm ready to spend some money.
I'm down. and he was selling it for like, I think it was like maybe 5-6 grand, which like
Which is
now is
reasonable.
super.
yeah,
now
that's
is
good.
pretty cheap. Back then was like, it was before they got like really crazy expensive. So we went there to see it, and the guy's like, "Oh, meet me at the Tim Hortons here." So we go meet him there.
Okay, because it was driving.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And no, sorry.
Uh-huh.
So
The guy was driving.
the guy, he was driving, not the car though. So he comes in a lifted Ram, and
Oh my god!
he's like,
already then you're like, all right,
dude,
let's
it
leave."
gets better.
Cars in
man.
the bed.
It gets better. He comes in the Ram, and we're in my dad's car at the time. He was working for Infinity, so it was just like a Q60. So we're in the car, and he's like, "You're not gonna be able to come up in that." He's like, "Get in the truck with me, cause it's off road."
That's
like,
perfect.
all right,
I love
cool.
that.
So we're in this guy's Ram, and the whole time I'm like, "Yo, I'm getting kidnapped, like 100%."
it.
Like me and my dad were getting sent to the slaughterhouse. I don't know what's going on, so I'm like dropping pins to my sister, like the whole time. I'm like, "Yo, if I'm dead, like this is where I last was."
Last update.
So like we're
It's
driving.
a black Ram with a
It's like
Plate is no.
So we're going like properly like into the woods now. I'm like, yo, where's this guy taking us? And we're going uphill. So we're going up this barely even a road. It's not even a road.
Like
It's,
you
it's
would-
like a trail.
So the Q60.
There would have been no chance.
No, okay,
no
okay,
chance.
okay, yeah.
So we
But
get
he's not a liar. We can.
no. The guy was no BS. So we get there, and it's almost like a compound. Like there's a house there and a few like I don't want to say aircraft carrier, but you know like those like sheet metal
yeah,
barns,
round
Yeah.
but
barns,
big
yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
So there's a few of them.
all that on the way back from Toronto.
A
right?
hangar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
A
kind of like a
hangar.
hangar, but
Yeah.
like smaller. I mean, mind
For
you, they were-
farm work or something. Like?
yeah, kind of.
Okay.
But anyway, we get there, and already walking there, there were like cool cars outside, but like rotting. So there was
Mm.
like what was it, like a 70 Mustang, a fastback.
Ooh.
There was cool stuff, and like the thing was like half in a tree, like just buried. And I'm like,
Oh.
man, okay. And like kind of walking, there's cool stuff all around, and we get into the first
Hanger.
hangar, yeah. And there's a BMW R80, a motorcycle right in front, like mint, and it was like this bright green. I'm like, wow. And before I was really into bikes at all, and even then I was like, oh, this is sick.
This is cool.
And just a couple things, and then I see at the back there's an Alfa Romeo GTV6, a
What?
silver one, and I'm like, holy shit! And that was the
the
first
same
one.
one as Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah. And that's the first time I ever saw a GTV6 in general.
Those
There's
six-
one at Epicure I've seen, but like since
It's the best sounding V6.
they're
ever.
awesome. They're awesome.
Like-
And but it was pretty banged up. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I'm walking a bit further, and there's a Giulia right at the back, and I'm like, my heart. And I'm like,
it's all
Forget
in
the
heart.
2002.
yeah, I'm just
Forget
like,
the
forget the
BMW.
2002. Send it out the window. I don't want to see it.
I
I'm
didn't
like,
even know there was Julia's in.
I didn't.
Canada.
It's the only one I've ever seen,
Oh,
straight up, and bright
Italian
red.
cars, man.
And I
Get
don't know if it
ready.
was a 1600, but it wasn't a quadrifoglio, so not that. But anyway, it was a Giulia there.
Wow, it's so beautiful. I saw one before. It was brown.
No, this one was red
Wow.
and really clean. Like it needed work, but it was clean. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, my God. I nudged my dad. I'm like, you know what this is? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I've
A
never
lot of
seen one
problems.
here."
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I've never seen one. He goes, but he's like, it's something, you know.
You're better
So-
off having kids.
Turn to the guy, and I'm like, are you selling all this stuff? He goes like, yeah. He goes, it's actually not these aren't my cars. He's like, I take care of the land here. It's an old man,
It's always something like that.
And he's like, the guy's like dying, right?
Mm.
And they're like, he's gonna be liquidating all this stuff. He goes, but I could ask and get back to you. So we're like, okay, cool. So walking around, all kinds of cool stuff, and finally get to see the 2002, and it's rotted out. I'm like, bruh.
Of course.
it's like that's supposed to be like la pièce de résistance. You go there and you're like, yo, this is bring me back to the Giulia. I don't want to see this.
Where was it parked? Like in the bottom of
Yeah,
the
it was
sea?
outside, and like there was like a little awning next to the hangar type thing.
And it was beside it.
Yeah, it was outside,
Ah, for real.
and it was that one and an even more rotted out one next to it.
So you had two.
There were two, yeah. And I'm looking, and it was like that, like almost like Merlot, like brown red.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeesh, it's rough, like really rough.
Yeah,
And
rust doesn't look good on that color.
no, it's like light brown on dark brown.
It
It's
makes
like,
it like everything is rust.
yeah, it's all it's all rust, always has been. And yeah, man, it just we're like, nah, we'll let it go, but keep us posted for that Julia.
Yeah, did he came back to you?
And finally, like, as we were driving away, the guy brought us back down, get back in the car. We're driving away. The guy calls back my dad, and he's like, $6,000 for the Julia.
Holy
And
crap! Did he break?
so I was like, Dad, and this was like maybe an hour later. So I'm like, Dad, yo,
We
we
go
gotta go
back.
back.
Yeah.
I'm like, even then, even before the prices went crazy, I'm like,
Yeah.
you could fix this car. You put, even if you have to put $20,000 in the car.
Yeah, we all come up with those stories when
That's
it's like,
it.
yeah, I can like double my money.
That's it. And I'm
The
like,
dream.
I was like, I don't know, maybe like 16 years old. Like, I don't know anything about anything. Hardly
Innocent.
do now. And I'm like,
Your dad was like,
10
he
years
wanted
later.
it, but he's like, man, it's a fucking Italian
he's like,
car.
man, he's like, I don't know. Like, his experience is like working on like Alpha Spiders or something. So he's like here and there. So he's like, man, I don't know about these Julias. I don't know, like, you know, might need body work, might need this and that. He's like, I don't know. We'll sit on it. We'll call him next week. Called the guy next week and never answered again. The guy disappeared into the ether. And like, even now, like, I try to reach back. I'm like, man,
Where was
Where
it?
his
was
number.
it?
Find
I
his
don't
number.
know. It like, that place was like, I don't know if it was a fever dream. I don't know if it even happened. It's like,
You actually
I'm
dreamt.
like-
Ask your dad if it
it's
happened.
like-
Hey, Dad, did I sleep on the way back from Toronto? The whole way, son.
You've never been to Toronto in your life. What are you talking about? Like, I don't know. It's
That's a great story, though. Like, like as you said, la pièce de résistance,
Yeah.
and it's all like rotted out.
I'm like, bruh.
But they tend to do that. I went in to see
Mm.
like this summer was a E28 5 Series.
Yeah.
I was for
Ooh.
sale. I think you sent it to me and everything, and I rushed there. I had no cars back then. I was like, "Come, my roommate." I was like, "Come here, we're going somewhere." And I'm just rushing down there. I come there. It's like an old lady. It's in like West Island, so it's like beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
like gated place and like big house and everything. Lady just come out and she's like, "Yeah, you can look at the car. It's unlocked." And I look at it. It looks fairly clean. I get underneath it and I'm like, "What the you fuck?" is
There's no
going
car
on?"
left.
There's like I could take the floor mats and just like, you know, underneath the
Mm.
pedal. So I'm like, yeah, that's not good. And then I look at everything. It has like 300 or something thousand kilometers. Like it was high, and I was like, yeah, well, is it negotiable or something? Because
How much was it?
she was asking
Like
something like 5 Gs. Yeah.
Something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, she was
too
asking
much
5G. I'm
for
like,
what
is
it
it? I'm like, is it negotiable? Because you know, I'm open. You know, I know what it's worth or whatever. Blah blah. You know, if like you let me go with it for like let's say $2.5 grand, like we're gonna be fair, right? Down in the
Yeah.
middle. I mean, and she was like, no. I just turned around a guy who offered me 4,000. I'm like, someone offered you, and you turn him around.
Oh
I'm
man.
like, well, good luck with your sale. Have a great day. She's like, thank you. And I left, and I saw the car on the post later. The guy was like trying to sell it. I think he got it for like 3.8 or
Oh
something.
man, that's
Jesus.
terrible.
That's horrendous.
Nah.
Like that car was. Yeah.
The guy better be a welder that bought it.
or at least be
Even
friends
then-
with one.
Yeah.
Because I bought a car one time that was like fully rotted out. It was a Jeep. Do you remember?
Ooh, I sent it
remember.
to you.
Really nice.
It was you that sent it to me?
Yeah, again?
I'm tired. Of
It's
you.
a bad influence.
You made me spend
worst.
so much money. That's crazy. Yeah.
A
It
white
was
one.
a white Jeep, one owner, 79,000
Mm.
kilometers, and it was like, again, it was a 2-wheel drive Jeep
Oh.
Cherokee, like was
Two
special.
door too, right?
Yeah, no, I have 4-door.
Had
4-door.
Okay.
With the side chrome thingy, the chrome hubcaps, and it was 2-wheel drive special order because the guy was like always driving a Florida and everything, Florida.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Mm.
and the guy actually he bought it, he drove it, and then he died, and his wife just barely used it. She parked it like behind the barn, so they sold it. The lady was like 93 years old. I rushed there,
yeah.
got there, and I'm like, oh, this thing is fuck. It looked like it has been painted with like rolls and everything, and it was like crappy. I get underneath it, I'm like, was it parked at the bottom of the sea? It's horrible. But the interior was like time capsule, clean, no mileage,
Yeah.
nothing. It was the 4.0, so the big V6, you know,
Okay.
and it wasn't leaking anything. And I like got in it, started it, pulled out, 6 cars pulling up. Like they're all looking at me and everything. I'm like driving the Jeep. I'm like, holy fuck, I have to get this thing. Everyone wants it, whatever. She was like asking 1.5 for it. Which was,
Wow.
Yeah, it was really
1.5.
cheap.
I mean,
$1,000.
No, it was cheap.
Yeah.
It was really cheap.
Yeah, 1,250.
I
She was
mean,
asking-
at that price as a beater,
She was
it's
asking
Yeah.
worth it.
1,250, and I
Mhm.
got back in the driveway. 6 people were there, and they were like talking to her, and I'm like, "It's sold. I'm taking it. Sold. Mine.
I got the keys. You're not
I'm
getting them
like,
back.
it's mine.
I'll fight you.
I'm giving." She's like, "Yeah, you need to give me the money." I'm like, "I'm gonna give you the money. No stress. It's sold. You can tell
My
those
God.
people to leave." So yeah, I drove it back, and I sold it for double. I'm like,
Nice.
Goodbye.
Old
I-
Jeeps.
Yeah.
They're nice.
But I sold it to a welder because they had no
Oh.
floor.
I made you spend so much money. Where's my cut?
You were not
Yeah.
there to come and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
You get a cut if you're there to pick it up. So
Finder's fee.
actually, I should give you a cut on the Mercedes, the W211.
True. Well, you didn't make money on that, so you're good.
Well, I came like, let's say for what I paid and what I got, but I put some money in it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because you put some money in it, so you're even.
Yeah, I like spent
Sadly.
$250 to own that car, which is
Wow.
great.
That's a good price. Yeah.
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 Thank God I crashed it.
You got so lucky. I don't care. You got like the
Yeah.
best luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works out.
Because it's like a mini accident, nothing happened, and they paid your car like that had big problems.
It was like a rental.
Yeah.
Not a bad
V8,
rental.
Yeah,
rental.
A V8,
It's
like-
not
it
that
was,
bad.
and I actually used the 7-seater feature.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
7
sick.
adult
That's
in the
awesome.
car.
We ate in it. That was good.
Yeah, true.
Had
We
to
did
try it.
And you
Man.
drove the E34 too.
Did
on
I?
The,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I
on the
did.
way back.
True.
And I never drove the E36. That will need to happen. What's going on with that car? Did you put the doors?
It's actually
The
at
the
High
tailgate. I'm
Welder.
sorry. Yeah.
It's at his shop. Yeah.
You took it
He's,
back?
Yeah, I took it back. I test fitted it. It's fitting nice.
So they're gonna
So
properly weld it?
a little background info. My trunk had like a whole line of rust, like both
On the
sides of the
bottom,
metal.
because E36
So
tend to do that.
yeah, I had to. I got a friend of mine buy one from Germany, cut it and send it to me. So
Yeah, yo, they
I'm
cut
just
it-
like gonna weld that part that's rusted on my trunk.
Because they cut it
and,
the bottom part of a trunk
Yeah,
for
'cause
shipping.
shipping was like, I think the whole part cost me like $60, and like shipping a whole trunk would have been much more, just by
Like a
shipping.
pallet.
Yeah, yeah. Like the guy in Germany was selling the whole trunk for 25 euros. I was like, bruh.
Bruh, just
Like,
cut
and
the
it was-
bottom part and said that to me. Guys,
it
like,
was-
what the fuck?
It was busted
I'm gonna
green too.
give you
so-
50
Oh, it
bucks
works
for it.
out.
Yeah. Anyways, I have
Half
to
a
paint
trunk.
it.
So now it's gonna
So
get
now,
properly welded.
Yeah, properly welded, and then body shop. I have to paint a bunch of parts to get like everything fitting.
Nothing's gonna match.
Oh yeah, that's what's gonna probably happen because
Boston Goon.
yeah, Boston green. It's always different. So, anyways, every color is different when
Yeah,
it's been
hope for the
outside
best.
for 25 years. You know, so
Yep.
it's gonna look ish the same.
It's gonna
Better
look
than
better.
Kinda,
it's better
sorta.
than having white skirts and dark
Rust.
green mirrors. You know,
Mm.
Yeah.
and like bodied.
Are you still
trunk.
keeping the Modenas that are
Yeah,
on it?
I think I'll keep them for this season and maybe sell them and change or whatever. If
Nice,
someone
nice,
wants
nice.
them and has a good trade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trade offers.
You want
Yeah.
reps?
I got like I thought because with the E39 I picked up a bunch of wheels because the guy had wheels and I tried to negotiate him a bit, because I'm like, if you could like just
Hook a
remove
brother
little-
up,
yeah,
yeah?
let's remove like 250 for that roof that got stuck open for like 30 fucking minutes and I fix for you because I know how to reset things because I'm a BMW owner, And the guy was like, oh well, I'm not really negotiable on my price, but I got wheels I can show to you. I'm like, oh, okay, let's talk. So we go in his garage and get upstairs, and I see 18-inch M5 wheels. I'm like,
Wow.
sold. And I
That's
take
awesome.
everything.
Not Imparallels.
No, M5, like E39 M5 wheel.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
18-inch,
yeah.
Like the multi-spoke. It's
Mhm.
style 18. Is it? I don't remember the name. That and
A lot of
style
numbers.
and style 32. Yeah.
Multi-spoke,
17-inch
yeah.
style 32 with tires. The 18-inch don't have tires. I put everything in the car, and I'm like, that's it. I got an 18-inch wheel. And I go on a post after on Facebook because a friend approached me. He's like, yo, I'm going to sell them for you. I'm like, I don't know what these are worth. And I sent him pictures. He posted them. The guy was like, "Yo, I went to look at that car, and those are fake." I'm like, rip.
Are they actually? Were they?
I don't know if they're fakes or like two fronts. I'll have to
because
check.
they're not staggered.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
supposed to be staggered, and they're
Oh,
not.
I see.
But does
Yeah.
does it have the print in the back for BMW?
I don't know.
or
I
whatever
haven't
brand
checked. I'm
made
so
them?
dumb.
Mm.
And it's an
Your
fucking-
sister's house.
yeah,
Mm.
other side of the world where the 530 is
Rip.
sleeping. Yeah, but Thomas, the guy who's like actually wanted to sell them for me because I'm like, I don't know what these are worth. I'm like, if you sell them, he's like, they're worth that much. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? If you sell them for that much, I'm giving you 250. Like, sell them. And he had a E39, a 540, and he had like a 2 real and 2 reps, but it was all front. And his reps didn't have like lips, like little bulge on the air thingy. But mine,
Oh,
they have it. So it might be just fronts,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to go and see.
weird.
But anyway, I sold them.
Oh, like they have like the little nipple where the
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah,
get you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But fakes usually don't have it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Mine
'Cause-
don't.
You see? So yeah. So I have to check that. But anyway, they're sold.
Oh, that works.
So, yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Nice.
The Style 32 would have looked good on your
Oof.
E36.
Yeah, I'm looking for mags because my mags they're
Nah, they
It's
need
not
to
it.
go.
Well,
Yeah.
Dennis has them all on the wall. You should go.
Mhm.
And
The
He
see.
has a
collection.
big collection.
Oh,
He has
yeah?
a couple for sale actually.
Yeah, like he has M3 wheels.
You should.
That
Okay.
would look good.
Yeah.
but wouldn't
Lower
it look
it.
like
I
weird?
I saw wheels and I wanted to buy them, but with shipping it was crazy and it's not worth it. But I thought it was your style. The guy was like stripping like not an E34, E32 7 Series.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But it had the I don't know, I don't remember the name of the wheel, but it's like a full spoke.
Style 2, I think, or style 3.
Yeah, it's like just like if you put a full round in the middle of it, that's it. It has nothing else, no spoke or anything. It almost looks like a hubcap.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy good
No
looking.
holes.
No holes, nothing.
That's
like
what I
some
was looking
tiny
for.
on the end of it, but it's almost looked like a full
I know what you're
hubcap.
talking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know which one.
The guy was
Are
like,
they like 15s? 15-inch?
no, they're 16.
I think they're 15.
Oh yeah.
If they're 15.
Yeah, I remember the
Uh,
7 Series. They did 15-inch wheels because they figured that
Big tire.
big tires are
Ah,
comfortable.
more comfortable. Yeah, that would make sense.
But I saw a guy that did a 3-piece.
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 3-piece. He did 3-piece. Oh my god. In the wind. Oh my god. With a white shirt on. So yeah, we're coming to piss. But yeah, there's M
3-piece.
system. Like they do conversions and
I think so, but it looked sick. The
Yeah.
whole it looks like a hubcap, but with the chrome.
almost look like
barrel.
a fan
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
something.
people managed to make like the E30 bottle caps look good as a 3-piece. So I
Mhm.
mean, like,
I saw a guy that did a three piece with a Prius mags, and it looks crazy.
Whoa.
Every
Like-
time it's a 3-piece,
it's
Yeah,
just
anything
automatically gonna look
3-piece,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're just like,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's I think it's nice to like bring OEMs like design and just like
Yeah.
stretch them into something. But they used to do that because there's like an OEM wheel that's called M system and you
mhm.
can unbolt the face.
Yeah, those are on the E28 M5s.
And on the E34 too.
The throwing stars.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah,
the
my dad
E34,
had
yeah.
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
No.
real?
Yeah, that's what he
I
had on
think,
his
like-
M5. Yeah,
A set
are
is
they?
like 4K now.
Oh my.
Where are they?
on the car and wherever the car is. I
Where's
don't
the
know.
M5?
I don't know. He sold it. It when at the time he had the garage. He was selling the garage. He had a couple BMWs, including the Vert that I have now, the E30,
Imagine if you would have
and the E28 M5. And his, whenever I ask him about it now, because I bust his balls about it all the time,
Yeah,
he's just like,
where is it?
Why the fuck would you sell that? But it was just
Yeah.
like, he's like,
Every
well,
day.
he's like, I would get into too much trouble with the car. And he's like, I'd get into
makes
trouble with
sense.
the car. He goes, when me and my sister were kids, he goes, you know,
And it's kind of like people would recognize the fucking car. It's so
that's it.
beautiful,
He's like, at the same time, like, you know, we went on like family vacations in that car, which is funny to do that in, in an M5, but like,
especially E28.
yeah. And yeah, I mean, we're talking in the late 90s, so back then it was
It's
just
the
an old
first- it's the
BMW.
first
Gas
M5.
gas was
It's
like
the
50 cent.
Yeah, it was like yeah, $3 a tank.
Yo, let's go.
Let's go. All
And
day.
yeah, just like, I mean, I could go on with like stories of whatever he was doing with that car, but like it's just just getting into trouble with the car. And he was like, look, he's like, I want something that, you know, I could take out on the weekends and it's not a big deal. And that's why I ended up keeping the E30. And
it was more of a all around.
yeah, it was more the car that, you know, you take it on the weekends, convertible, it's nice. My mom liked it more because it was automatic at the time. My mom dailied it for a long time.
Oh,
like,
your mom must be cool.
yeah, well,
The coolest.
she's all right.
Oh yeah, she gotta be able to.
She's coming right here.
Yeah.
It's like,
Welcome.
hey,
Hey mom, we stole your engine.
so where's the X3? So yeah, she used to drive it in the summer all the time, and then I swapped it and she never got to drive it again.
I'm glad you got it now.
Yeah, me too.
And we'll definitely see more of it this summer. Are you changing anything on it? What do
No.
you have planned?
It's
Nah.
Well, there's always the winter plans, and then they just don't happen. I
Just
mean,
driving.
It's gonna be a lot of driving.
But if it works, fucking
well,
go.
that's it. I mean, the car's been good up to now. It's actually given me, you know, is it wood?
Knock on
Is that-
table. Yeah.
knock
Wood.
on epoxy. It's like,
But it's wood underneath.
all right, we're good then. We're still valid. So
Yeah.
so far so good. The car hasn't given me any issues.
Well, preach to that.
yeah.
And I will see yours too this summer at Epicure. Hopefully,
Yeah,
you have new wheels
hopefully.
and suspension.
Yeah,
That's in the
because,
works?
Yeah, I don't think he'll let me in if I keep my red head that
Yeah,
way.
Roman's gonna be like, I hate your photography and I hate your not stench cars. Go away.
Hopefully that won't happen.
Hopefully that won't
Yeah.
happen. Well, thanks guys. So we did an hour.
Nice.
Thanks for everything. Thanks
That
for
was
coming
Thank
by.
you.
So it was like the official edition of the Vroom podcast. And well, thank you for coming by. We're gonna do that next week. And thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys.